All right. So if this loaded correctly, another ship from Mr. Keese's Type Hyperspace mod. The last ship we played was the Swindle. The Swindle, so I think we're on second page, Type 3. So we played the Swindle last time. Next is the Just called the. Uh-oh. How many more do we have left? Is this the last one? It's just called the. This is the second to last. So we have one more ship from this mod after this one. Okay. Wow, that is a cool coloration. What's the description of this? Lanius Cruiser Type H Type 3. This ship seems to have forgotten a few things. I'm sure it's not something the crew can't solve with a little hard work and elbow grease. Ship information. 3 weapon slots, 3 drone slots. Free map of the first sector. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So it looks like I'm building a ship or something. Wow, that coloration is crazy looking. That's cool. The Lanius Fever Dream. Ship is the definition of nothing. It has absolutely the minimum of systems. Man, I wonder how this is gonna work. What do we have here? Power Lanius. This Lanius has a lot of grit. Ion power. Fires 3 ion shots at the enemy ship. Oh my gosh, are my crew my weapons? 20-second cooldown. Power Lanius has a lot of moxie. Laser power. 3 lasers at the enemy, each dealing 1 damage. 10-second cooldown. Power Lanius. Missile power. 3 missiles at the enemy ship, dealing 1 damage. Does not consume missiles. 40-second cooldown. Power Lanius. This Lanius has a lot of pluck. Beam power. 3 beams at the enemy ship, each dealing 1 damage. 30-second cooldown. I think these are unaimable crew artillery things. Wow. Interesting. And all we have is engines and piloting. Aren't these even out of order? Isn't piloting usually left of engines? Maybe I'm wrong because of subsystems. I have no idea how this is gonna work. They. I don't know how to say it. Do we have Gibbs for the Rebellion? Beautiful. I really like this kind of psychedelic, reflective coloration going on here. All right. Wow. We really have no power. Wow. Okay. So this is the 3 laser shot one. This is the missile one, and this is the beam one. What's the first one again? 3 ion. 20-second cooldown. I don't even know if I get to... I don't think I get to aim these. The screen HUD has never looked so spacious. As long as something hits weapons, it usually goes okay. Oh gosh, I'm a little afraid here. We are shieldless. Gosh. Can you tell me how much weapons and shields cost here? You recommend buying clone medbay before shields. Okay. Oh, they charge at the beginning of the fight, apparently. F1. Okay, it looks like we start pre-charged. Okay. So I think maybe we have a pre-ignited weapon charge thing. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought then. I was really worried. I think the weapons is cheap, but the shields is the normal 125. Okay. As usual, the scary thing is offensive drones early. Okay. I see why you say getting Heal Bear Clone Bay is very important. I see. This feels like this will be really strong once we actually have systems, but it's gonna be so freaking expensive to make that happen. This is crazy. Just have engines and piloting. This is really crazy. Oh, offensive drone. Okay. Oh, okay. I messed up. So I have to wait for the... Alright, I'm restarting this because I'm not understanding how this worked at first. Okay, I need to restart so that I can understand the mechanics of this. I was about to die to a beam drone plus weapons that didn't go offline, so... I need to wait. I fired the beam too early and the beam did no damage, so... The true perfect build comes with nothing. Yeah, perfect. I might have to restart a couple times with how this ship starts, we'll see. It feels like this ship can very easily get wrecked by a crazy early OP build. Yeah, I guess I could fire missiles instantly. God damn it, the missiles just... Missiles just... I wish I could control which crew is where. Because this is like having weapons that you can't control which slot they're in. You can? How? I can't drag it. Right click. Okay. Alright, so missiles first, ion second, lasers third, beams last. Okay, okay. Alright, that must be a new thing, and I think that was added in hyperspace at some point, because that was definitely not a thing you used to be able to do. The dudes could die, but you know, it's okay to take a beating. Your weapons can't be taken offline. Oh god, this is gonna be an offensive drone. Guaranteed, I'm going for it. Nice. This feels like this ship's all about timing. Oh great, a map that I already had. Thanks for nothing, game. Damn it, I still missile, ion too early. Jesus. Beam too early. God, ions are effing slow. Spamming P here. Okay. Man, what a weird build this is. I guess half power doesn't matter. Can we go below 1 power? Will we go to 0 power? That would suck. Half of 1 equals 1. Classic computers. Okay. Take your word for it. 1, 2, 3. I have 5. I actually have 6 jumps here. 1, 2. God, I don't want to go to solar flare. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2-minute system still? No worries, Ryan. I'm going to make you a ship that'll win without the blasphemy of having piloting or engines. Oh my god. How is that even possible? Right, well, there's Clone Bay. I'd actually prefer Heal Bay because we can't vent our dudes, but... Guess we do this. So if they die, they're not forever dead. Well, hopefully they're not forever dead, and they get a little passive healing. Now you just save for shield since I haven't taken very much crew damage. Okay. Manly Search, Clone Bay protects us, right? Oh, okay, well... Sorry, King. You're not gonna have a very fun existence here. So I have... 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest in peace, King. Or in pieces of rock. Here, you tank since you're dead anyway. Yeah, we didn't one-shot him. Anytime we don't one-shot, it's a bad, bad time. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, damn. Here comes the damage. Ouch. Well, killed my clone bay as he killed the rock dude. Yeah, he was dead anyway. He was a dead man walking. It's fine. Dead man walking. Boo, beep, boo. Okay, let's see if the triple ion one-shots this or not. Shields. I will take that deal. Yes, please. Get the hell out of here. Zoltan shield plus missile. Although I guess laser is worse than missile when we have no shields. Alright, so we need 125 scrap to get shields. I wouldn't have power for the shields, but... Did they get reordered? No, I just didn't fire them in the right order, I think. Well, whether you think this ship is trolly or not, I gotta give it to you. This is very unique. I've never played a ship where all of my offense were crew abilities. I mean, maybe RPG Nerdos has had something close. But this is certainly unique, that's for sure. Free repair, nice. The first reactor powers are cheap. Oh, thank God you didn't make it 40. Oh, thank God you made that change at least. I always hated that about, was it Zoltan C? You have no power, so we're going to punish your no power by making your early power be even more expensive. Because this shitty ship needs more shit thrown at it. So at least you didn't do that to me. Oh man, double store right at the beginning of the sector when I'm like 17 scrap short of shields. Can I have a ship fight, please? Okay, good. Oh man. Oh man, I'm 4 scrap short. Okay, we have Hermes to sell. Okay, we can get shields. You had multiverse flagship of your own that started with no system except artilleries, piloting, and engines, though there you were started out with 600 scrap to build your own ship. Okay. No shields. If I buy that, I will not be able to afford shields. Come on, shields. Okay. Alright, we almost have a functioning ship. Almost. Oh, this is a frick ton of nebulas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, this could be a very lucrative sector potentially. How much is it? 15. I actually can get 1 shield if I turn off my engines. This could be lucrative unless every effing jump is empty. Okay, at least something we gain. Beautiful. The guy's like trying to hack me. He's like, dude, he's got no systems to hack. What am I supposed to do? That's what I'm thinking. Alright, we gotta buy fuel from this store, I think. You know, power, I guess. I don't know how much weapons cost yet. Right, we have a single shield and a weapons system. I should have had you on shields, I guess, already. That's fine. I think we can get A tier. Okay. Damn it. Keep forgetting that missiles are my first thing. Okay, and that actually worked out better than expected. Hey, we actually dodged something. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's a really good reward. Second free weapon we've gotten so far. It's like, oh, you don't have a weapon system? Here's all the free weapons. Thanks. Yeah, at least we didn't lose a jump. Not even half a jump, I think we would have been fine. You think we're past the 20% salt chance? Great. Was the 20% salt chance that I die in Sector 1 over and over again? Well, I did reset once because I misplayed a bit because this is such a weird playstyle that I've never seen before. Yeah, 3 will get me 5 jumps. This will be good. I already gave away all my missiles. Oh no, half power. Manly search, Clombe. Beautiful. Well, we have like no freaking consumables, but it's okay. Get blasted. Man, throw in weapons with this build, and this is going to be a very micro-intensive ship to actually do any offense, since I have to use these guys' abilities and then aim and fire weapons. Okay, for 2 fuel at the end of the sector. Okay. So I could get second shield, but I'm curious about... Wow. Free stuff. I'm curious about how much weapons costs. That's the next system I really want to buy. Do you have any memory of what weapons cost, Mr. Keese? That's a lot of dodges. Frickin' defense drone and 2 shields. First ship, Sector 3. That effing sucks. Don't hit my weapons. Wait, what am I talking about? I don't have weapons to hit.
You don't get dodge. They have all of the dodge.
Alright, because defense drone Mark II. They should have 0 fucking dodges with basic... This is effectively 3 shields for Sector 3. They should have 0 effing dodges, man. God damn it. What a bullshit ship this is. God. Fucking dodges. Give me a fucking break, you shitty ass game. Here's your salt. Mr. Keese, here's your fucking salt. What a bullshit Sector 3 ship, man. First ship, Sector 3. Fucking break, man.
Death by 1,000 fucking missiles, man.
It's fucking stupid, man. Oh, these goddamn things are so slow. If I can't one-shot, we're effed. Thank God. Get the fuck out of here. Bullshit overpowered disruptor. And more fucking damage. Shitty game, man. Well, there's 16 damage. And you were actually wrong. Well, not wrong. Your prediction was off. 20% chance of salt. We were not past. Because that's some bullshit right there. I guess I don't get to figure out how much weapons cost. I guess I get second shield. God damn it, man. That's so stupid. What a dumbass overpowered ship for Sector 1. Sector 3, I mean. Thank God it wasn't more effing free damage. Giant missile. missile down. Man, with how expensive it is to get to buy every system, I feel like you should give this ship something else. Maybe an augment? Because I don't know, man. This is... If you hit one bad ship, it's restart time again. Seriously. It's amazing that FTL can still screw over a one-shot ship in Sector 3. I wouldn't say it's actually that surprising. It's kind of expected. I was surprised it didn't happen earlier, to be honest. Gotta repair and buy fuel. Can I find out how much weapons cost? No, I can't. I don't want to go drones. I might keep Pegasus. That might be my only option. And buying an extra Lanius. It's the only crew that can survive on my ship, but spending scrap on a crew... It's like my only chance this entire run. I guess I will. Like, because we don't even start with subsystems, so I don't even have doors or sensors to clear out the system pool. Like, even finding weapons seems kind of dumb on this ship, because I have to wade through cloaking, hacking, mind control, teleporter, sensors, backup battery, doors. Did I mention teleporter? I feel like there's like all of the systems I gotta find. This is crazy. Jesus. Finding weapons and some RNG. I mean, yeah, we got some early weapons, but that doesn't do us any good if we can't find a weapon system. Like, I feel like a ship like this needs SMPK Insurrection, or Insurrection Plus's stores that have more tabs. Because if we just never find a store with systems, we're just effed, man. Yeah, our challenge right now is winning with no systems, and good luck with that. Didn't hit his weapons once. Thanks, you piece of shit game. I mean, I can't even say our RNG for free stuff has been bad this run. It hasn't been bad, but... Stores with no systems or weapons make this ship really rough. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not even dead yet. Okay. All the weapons, no weapon system. I know, it's almost like he designed it this way or something. Okay. Like, I want to do an engine upgrade, but I don't want to spend any scrap when I have a store coming up and I need weapons. Jesus, these freaking dodges, man. Give me a break. Tell me you didn't lower the accuracy on these weapons. Surely these are not lower accuracy weapons. Even you wouldn't be that cruel, would you, Mr. Keese? 2 shields. 5-shot laser. Damn it, no weapon hits. Alright, we take that deal because I need the fuel and I don't want to get shot by your crap. You do even know how to lower weapon accuracy outside the flex style they can miss? Can you not just put a negative in front of the accuracy modifier? Does that not happen? I assumed you could make a negative accuracy modifier. No weapons. You've never tried? Sounds like a funny idea. Great, I just gave you an idea of how to screw over the player some more. Oh, man. Spend all my scrap on cloaking. If I don't get weapons, I'm not going to be able to do anything soon. 2 shields I'm already having trouble getting through. This sucks. Buying systems is so expensive. You couldn't have made all the systems cheaper? More than just weapons? Just a little cheaper? Man, these suck. These choices suck. And the base game actually is only based on the opposing ship. Your own weapons don't have an accuracy modifier. Multiverse does. Well, hyperspace does, Zekdog. We play basically every single ship we play is a hyperspace modded thing, and you can look in the weapons description and it'll say accuracy like 10, and that means it's 10% more likely to hit. So I assumed you could put a minus and make it 10% less likely to hit. I know vanilla doesn't have that. FU FTL. Here's weapons, probably, huh? No. That's a prig now I was looking for last run. Well, at least burning me out's not gonna work. Damn, I was way too late on that. God, this guy's weapons aren't any better. Man. Why did you start the ship with only 1 power, too? I mean, I know you're cruel, Mr. Keese, but like, no systems and 1 power and no way to get extra scrap? God, I don't know how I'm ever gonna catch up unless... We've gotten so much free stuff and I still feel so far behind. I don't quite understand the 0 power choice. I think cloaking will do a lot to tide us over until weapons show up. Sure, because it's not like we get hit by well, we have 95% chance of dodge or anything. Oh wait, that happened twice last run. God, I gotta take fuel deals. Then Ren buys weapon system, finds out it features 1 weapon slot. No, I know that it has 3 weapon slots. It said that in the description earlier. It's 3 weapon slots, 3 drone slots, it said. Sucks because I don't know if we're ever going to get training either, because it takes us so long to get shields and have any sort of defense that ships are all ahead of our defense the entire run, unless we get really lucky with a really weak ship. Another indirect downside of not having a weapon system is fewer slots for stuff you can potentially sell. Yeah. True. Oh, there's a lot of frickin' dodges, man. Here comes 4 damage missile. Thank God 80% dodge was not 0. Although I feel like usually the problem you're going to have on this ship is not going to be running out of cargo slots. We've just gotten kind of lucky with how much free stuff we've gotten, but still. This is rough. Manly search. Okay, another human event. 2 stores, come on, give me weapons, give me weapons, give me weapons. No systems. Scrap for weapons. Well, it's me to say about Firebeam. 4, 3, 2, 1. What about teleporter? I don't love Lanius boarding with Clone B, even though that's what Lanius B has, but if I don't get weapons from the store, I might need to. Alright, weapons for 25 and a flak. Okay. Okay. It's like ideal, I feel like. It's 2 weapon power to start. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's fine. It's a human. I can't save him. Whatever. So I guess I can flak him the second volley, the laser's up. Mr. Keys could have made weapons like shields where it'll always show up if you don't have it. The shields thing is very hard-coded behavior, though. You could have sworn you messed with system rarity in your April Fool's mode, though. Is there fuel for sale here? Yeah. Okay. I don't want to sell Pegasus now, actually. So I can get another power. God, this ship is crazy. The crew abilities are strong, but I'm not sure if that makes up for having literally nothing but engines and piloting. Not quite sure. Okay, I'm gonna fire my missiles. I'm gonna wait for the flak before I fire the ion. Should have had you out here already. Oops. Fuck me, I did the wrong one. This is really hard to micro, by the way. It's really hard to micro. I'm using hotkeys for the crew abilities and I'm still... having a hard time. F1, 1, whatever. But it is better with the flak, that's for sure. Everything is better with a flak. Ooh, that's a good reward, though. Rarity in system blueprints does not actually do anything. While shields are guaranteed that they'll pop up every time as long as you buy them. Wait. You can't guarantee it will keep appearing every store. While shields are guaranteed that they'll pop up every time as long as you buy them and don't have them on your ship. And systems have spawned in the store. 0% salt chance. No, we all know that that's false. All it takes is one disruptor with BS. 2 damage missile firing over and over like that other one that took half our health down. And a rubber rigger. Okay, this guy, yes, he can't get through my shields, can he? Alright, this is our training. Let's get our... Well, I'm cross-training everybody here. This ship is far too weak to not get the training. This is super lucky. Super lucky to get a training ship this late. I don't suppose your crew abilities train weapons like artilleries do, right? I guess I could check. If I fire the ion... No, the weapons don't go up. Okay. Okay, so that is engines and piloting done. If you teleport the beam guy and beam, he can't miss since he fires within the enemy ship. What? Beams never miss. What are you talking about? Do you mean if like I could teleport the laser guy over there and do the laser thing? I doubt it works that way. I don't know though, and I'm probably not gonna know because I doubt I buy teleporter. Although maybe I can go cloaking, hacking, mind control, and teleporter since we don't have O2 on this ship. I guess hidden benefit of no systems is you can choose whichever systems you want. I guess. This is gonna take a while because I'm fully cross-training these guys. This is too. This mod is too hard with the boss fight, and this ship is too weird for me not to min-max the hell out of it. But yeah, I doubt putting your guy on the enemy ship and using their ability will make it guaranteed to hit. I seriously doubt. Mr. Keats would be the one to tell you for sure, though, but I'm 90% sure it won't work that way. I'm even going to go for weapon training on the guy who's going to end up in weapons after we finish cross-training everybody, so. This is full training mode here. Pilot's done. Wait for engines to be done. There it is. Move the shields guy next. So, since I've been playing Kenshi off stream, anybody got any good tips for Kenshi? What I've been, for those who don't know, Kenshi's like this open world single player game where it's really brutal and everything's trying to kill you. And the first thing you gotta do is, I think, try to get your character's toughness really high. So I've been looking up all these tips on Reddit on how to get my character's toughness leveled up more quickly. Get more slaves. That's the main tip, huh? Get more slaves. Oh, you're probably not wrong, actually, in that game. It's a very drum-heavy track we're listening to over and over here. I think we only got one more set to train. Kenshi is that kind of game. It's about either you're slaving away for someone stronger or you are the slave driver. Well, I was gonna try to do this run where I don't have as many characters in my party, because like it almost feels like the more characters in Kenshi, the more likely you are to lose somebody. So I only have the 2 starting characters. I'm kind of trying to keep it that way, but I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Alright, so we should be fully trained except for shields. there it is. So if I auto fire here. Keep an eye on the guy's health, because if we start hitting him randomly and he gets too low, I don't want him to be able to run, so. Jesus. Apparently I didn't save this guy. I'm not even getting the training. God damn it. Waste. I did 1 damage, but yeah, not even on there. There's 2 damage. 3 damage. 4. Just don't run, bro. Don't run. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think he's gonna run if he hasn't run by now. Damn it, that's a really good deal. No, I refuse. I want my training. Alright, there's level 1 weapons. Okay. Hey, we only got 1 less fuel and a lot more scrap. How did we do on weapons? Not bad, not bad. Keep your limbs intact. That's another hint. This is like the only game where, other than RimWorld, that lops up your character's protrusions right off. Yeah, one tip I would say that I am using is I'm quick saving like crazy, because anytime I lose a limb, I know you can replace your limbs with like mechanical limbs, and I think maybe there's even a strategy to do that, but I'm trying to avoid doing that. Alright, so under construction flagship, do we win that fight? I'm not sure. We have cloaking. Hacking would be 80 scrap. I think we can win under construction flagship fight. Three borders. Do the missiles. Oh my gosh. 3 borders plus borders. FU FTL. God damn it, I did that wrong. I messed that up. Alright, it's okay. We dealt with the borders. Running away, you piece of shit. You get free borders, all these weapons, and then you run the F away. Alright, take the damn deal so we don't lose out on scrap there. Cowardly piece of crap. Remember watching a video of somebody actually starting as a limbless torso? In Kenshi? Man, how do you even play the game? I'm gonna sell all the drone parts for now, since I still can't use them yet. A limbless torso. You can't even move as a limbless torso, can you? I don't think so. That is pretty funny. Very Kenshi. Another flak. Okay, that's our second store, so I'm not getting another store this sector. Buy every single bit of fuel. Alright, well, how do you win with a ship that starts with nothing? Just get a couple flaks. ... profit. This video here, huh? 5-hour video. The complete existential adventure of Torsolo. Kenshi Solo Condensed Series. Wow. A 5-hour video with 1.7 million views. That's pretty impressive. Running away. Shot down his hacking. I didn't actually necessarily want to do that. That's okay.
Wow, big surprise.
Damn it,
He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
I did the frickin' thing too early again.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, alright, we got us piloting down. Nice. In my experience, the longer the video, the harder it is to get views on YouTube. That's impressive to have a video that long with that many views. Meow just had to dodge multiple tornadoes looking for a group. What? You can crawl like a caterpillar. Okay. More on the way. Meow isn't going down without a fight. What does LFG mean in that sentence? LFG to me means looking for a group, so let's effing go is what it means. Okay, I didn't know that shortening was a thing. Okay. Well, good job dodging the tornadoes. And sorry you're having to dodge tornadoes. That sounds terrifying, to be honest. Double dodge. Time to write that time. This is a really hard thing to play here. Did not get the missile offline. 95% fucking dodge. Is that the third time I've been hit at 95% effing dodge today? I think it is. I think that's the third time. It's at least the second time. F you, FTL. It's flooding like a mofo, but Meow is strong swimmer and holds the high ground. Goodness gracious. Survive the weather, please. Survive. Please survive. Running the F away. Okay, that was a triple hit. That's good.
Oh, come
Nice.
on,
Get wrecked
King.
by flax.
Come on.
No running away allowed. 2, 3, 4. Come on, give me that under construction flagship. Let me get one more power. Or do I want to save? Man, I want to save, but I want to have my cloaking and my shields up. So let's do one power and then save. Arnie doesn't hear from Meow after tomorrow's dawn. Remember, Meow. Don't talk like that, Meow. Everything's gonna be fine. I believe in Meow. I believe in you, Meow. Not in Meow, but in you, Meow. I hope I have one last chance for an extra flagship and then I don't get any extra jumps. Yeah. Reject, and if it's a person, we get him, and we get a quest, and he dies. So thanks for the human venting. My favorite. Do I care about keeping the human up? Not really. Meow Meow's friend here are prepared to fight all night. Fight for your right to live! Do 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 do. Actually, want to do beam first with shieldless, so they can't dodge. Wow, that was a lot of dodges.
Oh, come on,
Pretty good.
man.
Ooh, that's a triple reward right there. What's up, Vega? Happy Monday to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Do I dive for a chance at under construction flagship? With no hacking, I'm gonna have to say no. Alright, stores. All I care about is stores with systems. I need to buy hacking, mind control, doors. I mean, well, backup battery. Yes, doors. Meh. All we care about are systems. I think I could maybe win with the 2 flax and these weapons, but... Don't beat me, don't beat me, don't beat me. I'm gonna take that deal because that halberd beam's like about to go off. It's going quite well for you. You clearly didn't practice your RNG before booting up blueprints today, huh? Huh. Meow blames Isaac Marion for conjuring ill will towards Meow's motherland. Can he actually conjure anything without a crotch? He has crystal balls. Wow, well done. Well, I can get OP double flak halberd beam build. I just can't frickin' buy a system to save my life. Let's save, because if I can buy multiple systems from a store that actually has systems, it would be really, really good right now, like hacking, backup battery, mind control. Human gets me a mantis here, which would die. So there you go. My keeping the human alive just paid off for a free engine upgrade. Sometimes it pays to not venture human forever. Not quite as large as advertised. Giggity, that's what she said. Free stuff. Meow's mother country is leading the way with most tornadoes in Oklahoma this year. Real. I believe that. I believe that, actually. Not only because he put real, but I saw somebody on Facebook post a picture of a tornado touching down. I'm like, oh my gosh. That sounds terrifying. Alright, hacking and mind control. I can afford both. Do we have another store? Not that I see. Pre-igniter too, goodness. Alright, now we're starting to get closer to having a chance to being able to maybe do something this run. I only have one more sector to gain enough scrap to get upgraded systems and these other weapons online. This ship starts so far behind. Kind of still mad at Mr. Keys with you're not even at least giving the ship something to sell at the beginning to give you the scrap to get all the systems you need. It's so punishing, man. Even if it's something just to sell at the first store to help you get shields early, I feel like that would be not too overpowered. There were 2 tornadoes within 20 miles of you within the last hour. You hold the high ground and we will fight. Goodness, stay safe, my friend. Stay safe. So scary. Got a lot of free stuff this run too. Is it worth diving for a chance at another store and more scrap? You know, now that I have cloaking hacking, I think I have to take every tiny bit of scrap I can. I'm gonna dive here. If I don't get a store, I'll get level 2 hacking, cloaking, and power. Do I have long-range scanners? I don't, so there's a chance I won't be able to upgrade at that next jump, so... Cloak hack cycle potential. Also, Shogi Archie is fighting alongside Meow. Wow, okay, well that was probably worth it, the extra stuff we got. Alright, let's see if we survive the dive. We're going shieldless here. He's in my hacking. These guys down here. Okay. Looks like a clean dive. Alright, very good. Sultan is our final sector. Ugh. Man, civilian would have been really nice, but we did get a civilian too, which helped us a lot. Oh boy, this boss fight's gonna be so stinking hard because we're gonna be so far behind. Zoltan Nebula beacons, huh? Normally we don't take them, but I feel like every little chance for extra jumps for extra scrap we have to take again. You know it's getting lit when the armored stormtroopers pull up to your area. Stormtroopers? What is that? Is it, does that mean National Guard or something? Man, I don't have backup battery. This sucks. I have to, like, interpret Meow's words. Oh my god, we didn't hit the weapons once. Okay. Go right there at the end with our flax. Okay, we took 1 damage. Professional tornado chasers, bonsai behavior. Okay. Storm trackers. Interesting. Why would you chase those? There are some crazy people in the world. But wasn't there even a whole movie about them? Twister? Isn't that what Twister is all about? Follows some storm chasers who try to film tornadoes and learn science about tornadoes and stuff. It's a thing. No, they're ostensibly scientists trying to, you know, gather data about tornadoes. I should have hacked his weapons. Too late now. Get some dodges though. Decent dodges. Yeah, I should have hacked him. But I gave away a bunch of drone parts for scrap earlier, that's why I didn't hack there. They study them, it's actual noble cause, it's psychotic. Sounds more mad than scientific. Without their work, people like Meow would have no warning of such conditions. You think you actually watched a movie about tornado chases when you were 10? It's probably Twister. With, Game over, man! Game over! That actor guy's in it. I forget his name. Love when O2-less ships turn into human suffering contraptions, huh? What is that guy's name? He's also in Tombstone. Not Craig Kinnear, whatever his name is. I forget that guy's name. Right, free borders. Okay, this is this fight. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the beams. Get that down. Now missiles can do something. No, not Dustin Hoffman. Bill Paxton, that's his name. Yeah, Helen Hunt was in that movie, yeah. Bill Paxton is the name I was trying to think of. Come on, can I please freaking hit some weapons here? Okay. Beam down, that's good. And I didn't have sensors to use my mind control yet either, sadly. Or, yeah. Good dodges, good dodges. Man, this one is hard. That's in 1996. You're old. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. There's a new Twister film, also filmed exclusive in Oklahoma. Meow's Motherland. You lost your trust in modern movies mostly, huh? Alright. I wonder if we can get the win on this one. It's really going to depend on how bad the boss fight goes, I think. And the boss fight in this mod is so freaking hard, man. Half power in the final phase when you're always short on scrap. There's still some really cool movies, of course, but every time you hear there's a new X, you shudder. Yeah, especially when it's a remake of something. I just learned that Ben-Hur, that was like considered the pinnacle of movie making back in the 50s or whenever it was a remake. I didn't know that Ben-Hur was a remake. With Charlton Heston and all that. I didn't know that was a remake. I want backup battery. I think I'm gonna have to let this human die soon. I just can't afford the power to keep the clone bay online. Yeah, there's a store. Hoping for backup battery. Well, we got a decent number of ship fights in the nebula, but outside the nebula, ugh. I think I'm gonna plan on a dive here. So 6, 7. So 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dive, yes. Which means as many jumps before the store as I can too. Okay, good. Very scrap, not enough. It's pretty good, but not enough. Alright, fought a couple riggers that have been quite weak, which is very nice, because riggers can be scary as hell. Twister film is exaggerated, although there have been massive tornadoes and associated storms in Oklahoma during Meow's lifetime, claiming many lives. Yeah, tornadoes are no joke. Although I grew up with earthquakes, and I know earthquakes scare people, but I think the things that would scare me would be tidal waves, because like there's no running away from a tidal wave if you're anywhere close to the coast. I guess there's no running away from earthquakes too, but you know, I don't know, all those things are terrifying, to be honest. There's a reason they're called natural disasters. They're all freaking scary. Do not go to Moore, Oklahoma. Why? Is that like the tornado capital of the world or something? Alright, there's backup battery. Do I care about sensors? I think my goal now just needs to be to get Halberd Beam online. Halberd Beam power and not care about any other systems. Would a defense drone be useful? I don't know that it would. Reloader. Doesn't work on our guys' abilities, but works on our weapons. How much does it cost to get this? 1, 2, 90. Yeah, I don't think I can spend any more scrap. If I'm going to get this Halberd Beam online, it has to be where all of my scrap goes, so... Not gonna lie, Meow's adrenaline levels were elevated as the sirens blew for half an hour. It means Meow is alive. We fight. Man, it's crazy. I could buy oxygen, but even the power to keep oxygen online, would that be worth? You know what? No. I spend no other scrap on anything but weapons and power upgrades, I think. Weapons and power upgrades is everything. 1, 2, 3, and out. F nature. Damn, I think I could have fought them, actually. So we chop trees first thing in any game. Get rid of the nature, huh? Damn, this sector has sucked. Empty jumps and non-ship fights. Okay. Halberd Beam is huge, though. More storms spawn on Randy's side of the Red River, aimed directly at Meow and Meow's friends. Yeah. I remember driving from Dallas to Waco, or maybe it was from Waco back up to Dallas one time, and I was seeing storm clouds and lightning, and I was just... It was freaking me out because it was really heavy rain, and I was just getting all these, like, national weather emergency warnings on the radio, and I kept worrying about seeing like a tornado touchdown or anything. It's no joke, man, no joke. Tennis ball size hail fell around Meow. That's crazy. My brother hates when that happens too because he works for an insurance company, and whenever that happens, he has to do all the insurance claims from all the weather stuff. Like, makes his job is the worst part of his job. They are in my backup battery, which is over here. Okay, got there in time. Mind control this guy. Not gonna lie, our offense is looking pretty badass, but I'm still afraid of the boss on this fight, or on this run. I feel like we're gonna be very power starved for phase 3. Gonna kill him, take his power, I mean his fuel. Not that we need it, but hey, it's score farming. Yeah, I believe you that you had tennis ball size hail. It's crazy. Alright, so I need a weapon upgrade, I need a hacking upgrade, I need power for days. Okay. Do need one repair station. Get to full health. Meow's parents have a cellar storm shelter. They are probably safe. Meow is above ground. Meow holds the high ground. I don't know about that high ground, though. Alright, I'm gonna hack your weapons. This micro on this run sucks. This would be an impossible chip to play hard with no pause, by the way. 69 scrap, the best amount of scrap. Alright. I think it might be time to let the human die. I've talked about it a couple times. I just can't spare the power. Alright, human. You've done a great job dying over and over. And getting me a free engine upgrade. Appreciate that. Just let him go. Let it go. Let it go. Your life has served its purpose. Let it go. Alright, so I need freaking power for days. This is not enough time. How the hell would I ever crew kill? Using mind control offensively, but I can't. Could maybe kill O2. Okay, Clone Bay is dead. So is O2. Maybe there's a hacking thing I could have done to crew kill. Yeah, maybe if I hack is O2 actually. I could do it. Okay. Damn it, his Clone Bay's back up though. Did his flax go off? Yes, it did. Repaired it again. Alright, well I can't do it. Clone Bay keeps getting repaired. F you, FTL. Can't believe it took you this long to see the lines for that puzzle in the drawing room. The lines for the puzzle in the drawing room. Puzzle in the drawing room. I don't remember that one. Can't think of that off the top of my head. Well, congrats on getting it though. The game is so obtuse, true. The bunch of letters. I'm just trying to remember which one the drawing room is. Oh, you mean the one that are on the blackboard that teaches you about the picture thing? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Jeez, I'm not gonna have enough power to even power all my crap in the final phase. Yeah, the one where each room is assigned a letter. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty easy fight here. My phone's going off. It's probably gig stuff. That micro is intense to get all those things timed correctly. Okay. Getting to the base before the boss does nothing on this mod. I'm gonna hack your weapons here. You're in my hacking. Well, not a triple dodge, but almost. I got a little damage in there. Don't need shields. It's just a missile. What the hell? Okay. Alright, that looks like the last bit of scrap I'm getting except for what I get from the boss, so... So one more backup battery power, more real power. Since it's gonna give me one real power in the half power fight, I'm gonna do the real power here. Alright, here we go, man. Here we go. How am I gonna do the boss? Do I care about trying to crew kill anything phase 1? When they board me, they're just all gonna be vented, so I probably don't care about trying to do crew kills. Also, this ship has crap for crew killing abilities. Alright, do I hack shields? Yeah, I think I hack shields. Yeah, I think we still do this. This is fine.
Oh, come on, game. Come on.
Okay, that's a one-shot phase 1. That's pretty good. Friggin' extra weapons from those guys did work. Okay. Tell me the boss fight isn't going to be the easiest part of this run now. That would be just crazy if the boss fight was the easiest part of this run. Alright, phase 2 with the drones. That's really scary, though. I'm still hacking shields, though. Double fire in the shield room, that's badass. Let's focus now because I think the fight's over. Beautiful. Only 1 damage phase 2. Nice. I didn't even deal with the boarding drone. Oops. Kind of poor play by me, but it's okay. The frickin' micro on this offense is very intense and involved. Alright, so we're gonna be half power. Getting 1 more real power does nothing because it's the half power event, so mind control value point, I guess. What is that link? Yeah. Gotten so many links today. Oh, is that the storm watch where you are? The storm radar? Wow, that's crazy. Stay safe, my friend. Okay, mind control counter. Ion and beams. Did not do much. Where'd they go? They went in the backup battery. Okay, we're through. What am I hacking? Oh, hack missiles, hack shields. Let's hack missiles, actually. God, this guy's not gonna get there in time, is he? I'm just gonna let these shots through. Keep my offense going. Yes! Alright. We ended up taking 3 damage total on the boss. The valiant effort of the. Well, that ship was surprisingly strong for starting with nothing, so maybe it didn't need anything at the beginning even with all my whining. I guess just having a bunch of offense that doesn't require power or system scrap investment turns out is pretty good. Let's check that score. 55-93. Okay, I was a little salty when we were in Sector 3 and their defense was awesome and we still couldn't find weapons. I still feel like this run was almost like ideal because I found so much free stuff. Which allowed me to get shields pretty early. I still feel like this ship could use a little bit of scrap early just to get some of its systems going. Only one more ship on this mod, so sad. But it's been a good run. Salty, but good run. But you're right, only a little bit of salt on this one, like 20% salt. So well done, Mr. Keys. Thank you again, Mr. Keys, RPG Nerdos, and Eagle's Eye for the ships today. Next week we'll get Gilboard's new ship that he sent me in. Well, I probably finish this mod unless I have a rehearsal next Monday. I might have a rehearsal next Monday for my first murder mystery gig, so I might only get 2 ships in. We'll see. Would it be much to show us Randy's Kenshi character with no limbs? My Kenshi character has limbs. So, my Kenshi character has nothing special going on right now, Meow. I'll need to get a little bit further into the game before I do that. And I'm going to call it a day now because I have a bunch of messages that I'm worried I'm getting behind on. So, tomorrow we'll play Blueprints. Wednesday we'll play Blueprints. And probably Thursday and Friday I'm going to check out Monster Train 2 for the first time. And if I have a lot of fun with that, which I'm hoping I will, then I might be like going back and forth between Blueprints and Monster Train on my non-FTL days. But my friends, I am going to call it a day there. Thank you all again for all the support. The bits, the follows, the subs, give the subs so we can hang out. Hope you all had a good time. Come hang out for puzzle fun tomorrow that Vega is experiencing right now in Blueprints. And I will see you all tomorrow. Stay safe, Meow. Keep dodging those tornadoes. I'll be thinking of you. And I hope y'all have a great night. So peace out, happy gaming. I will see you tomorrow or whenever. Y'all rock. Later, my friends. Stay safe.